People look at me now and they see what they see when they look at me now, but they don't know the life that I've walked through. For 33 years, I've had a body that has been all different shapes and sizes. I've had a mental health journey that's gone through all different ebbs and flows. I've been on all different medications. The day that I launched my Instagram, I did the video that said, I've been this, I've been that. Last couple years of my life has really been taking an inventory of all of the things that I've been to myself, all of the things that I've been to others, all of the roles that I've played, both negative and positive, all of the impacts that I have made in my walk in life so far, both negative and positive, how I've been towards myself, how I've impacted myself in the thought patterns that I chose to believe or not believe, what actions I chose to take about the struggles that I had. Am I going to rise to the occasion and invite myself into living this healthier life, or am I gonna just keep downward spiraling? I had a lot of tormenting thoughts, and I had a lot of angst that people couldn't understand since I was young. I've been prescribed and on medication since elementary school. My parents, by the age of 7, they got divorced, and it shook my world. In one school year, you can actually see it reflected in my school year photos. I went from a average size, body size for a child, to obese, actually morbidly obese. I always wanted to hide that. I used to always say, when I date a man or when I fall in love one day, let's hide all of the photos of me when I was bigger. All of the photos, let's hide them. I don't even want them to know that's been a story, a part of my story, a part of my journey in this life. Because I had so much guilt and I had so much shame for so long that is a part of my story. As I began to heal and I began to understand that things like even overeating and then trying to undereat and restrict and control, it's all just because the thing you're doing, in which is making your body manifest as growing, caloric intake, is because you're trying to numb. And as a kid, I just went for the food. And so as I began to unpack why those things happened, I was able to have this compassion for myself that I had never been able to have before. It's been really this, I've been going through this for a couple of years, but like extensively for the last almost 3 years now. Now I don't want that to be a hidden part of my story. Not only do I know that it's important for the man in my life one day to embrace the body that I am, wherever he finds me when he meets me, but the right one will see the journey as somebody who has continued to not let what life has thrown at her keep her down. And that's what I want to share with others, is this isn't a story of some victor who gets to then throw the fact that she has the joy of coming through the victories in other people's faces out of some egotistical place, but rather I want to give the experience of my strength and my hope to the world. I'll tell you what, when I was in the mental institution at 15 years old, I had to be hospitalized for just a full-blown psychiatric break. I couldn't call my parents when I wanted to. My choices were stripped away from me. I had no choices. And if I didn't want to take medication, which sometimes I did not, they would say, I'm going to draw it up in needle form and then inject it in you. You are taking it one way or the other, you might as well swallow the pill. I remember in there knowing that God was with me. I know God is a very, very controversial topic for our universe, for our world, but I'm just telling you what. Whatever you do or don't believe, I couldn't call my mom and I couldn't call my dad, and the doctors and nurses didn't know me from anybody. And it was me and a bunch of other sick and suffering, struggling kids. And I felt and sensed and heard and knew that there was a presence with me that was like, I'm with you, I'm gonna comfort you, you're gonna make it through, you're not gonna kill yourself, nothing's gonna kill you, you're gonna be okay. And once you're okay, and I bring you through this with me on my strength and guidance, I need you just to continue being a triumphant warrior. I need you to share how you got through whatever you've gotten through with me, with the world. Every single time that I've gone through anything, that thing or any other thing since then, that has been the strength in which I've pulled from. I truly feel that I have been placed in the world for a reason. And I feel that reason is that every trial I've been through, I've gained lessons, knowledge, I've gained tools, I've gained wisdom, I've gained experience, I've gained knowledge, I have resources and recommendations for people that need them. I have things that I've tried that don't work that I can share with you, and things that I've tried that totally work that I can share with you. These are the things that have been taught to me to survive, and I'm here throwing out a life raft for those of my homies who are out in the ocean just trying to swim. And now that I found the way to the boat, and then I found the way from the boat to the shore, I'm still down to get back in the boat and go launch out life rafts to those who are where I once was, which was literally drowning in an ocean, not knowing where to go, but praying for a life raft. The strength that I pull from is that I think I was literally brought to this universe to share this message. Furthermore, I will not have my pain in my life go in vain because I need purpose in pain. So I've been in pain, and I've been through a lot of things. A lot of people, a lot of you or your family or your friends or people you work with are also right now in pain over something. It's time for those who have gone before and made it through a trial that someone behind them may still be in to throw a life raft and teach them, show them how they got in the boat and then took the boat to the shore, which is the victory and the safety of not being drowning in the ocean. I want other people to know that you hang in there and your pain can become your biggest asset to somebody else.